From your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Only 9 days ago, we tied a record high of 87 and was just wishing for some cool days in the 70s, maybe 60s, and now highs in the lower 50s. We're just hoping the temperature gets back to 60, and we're going to kind of struggle to do that over the next 7 days with one more round of significant rain on the way. The round that we had in here today and last night is in the process of diminishing now, and we'll be left with just a little bit of patchy drizzle and fog through the day tomorrow. But the next round coming in looks even wetter than round number one, and that's going to be a washout for Wednesday from start to finish. But we'll get that rain out of here early Thursday, just in time for a nice Halloween. But highs today, coolest since the 4th of May. Low 50s throughout the area. Tomorrow, not quite as chilly because of less rain. We should get temperatures upper 50s to lower 60s, but still cooler than normal. Not much rain left on live Doppler radar, maybe a little spotty late rain north of 64, and then there's some patchy drizzle also throughout the area. And that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with through tomorrow afternoon, and then that rain begins to pick up again tomorrow night. You can kind of see the fog trying to form here on our east side tower camera off of Deaconess Gateway in the lights. So visibilities will be coming down overnight, and the fog could get dense in a few locations. The temperature's at 52, the dew point's at 51, so the air is really saturated, but there's a little bit of wind out there helping prevent a lot of fog from developing. But we're going to see some with temperatures still in the lower 50s. They haven't budged much since we last joined you at the dinner hour, and we're just going to drop a couple of degrees overnight down to around 50 degrees. Visibilities are still okay in most locations, 7 miles at the airport in Evansville, but Fairfield down to 1 mile there. So we will have some areas of patchy, dense fog overnight. Give yourself a little extra time in the morning and check in with Ron on daybreak. He'll let you know if that fog is going to cause any problems. This system in the process of lifting away will be in between systems tomorrow. Then more low pressure comes in and wraps up a pretty strong area of low pressure just to our southwest on Wednesday. You talk about strong low pressure. There is Melissa. Hurricane, obviously for the past few days, Category 5 and a very well-defined eye that's beginning to make its turn to the north-northeast. Winds are still at 175 miles per hour. That's very similar to what the winds were in Katrina and Andrew before they made landfall, and those were historic hurricanes. You can see the latest from the Hurricane Center takes it into western Jamaica tomorrow morning, probably still is a Category 5. It weakens it to a 4, and then it heads towards eastern Cuba, where it lands as a 4, weakens to a 2 as it goes into the southern Bahamas on Wednesday, and then continues to weaken to a Category 1 as it pushes up across the Atlantic. So no direct impacts to the U.S., but Jamaica really has their hands full. And we'll talk more about that here in just a few minutes in terms of the situation down in the island of Jamaica right now. Back at home, it's overcast skies. We're left with that drizzle, fog, maybe a little bit of light rain here and there tomorrow, but not as much as what we saw today. And temperatures should be a little bit warmer. We're looking at highs upper 50s to lower 60s, forecasting 59 to 61 in the Evansville metro. But here comes the next round of rain tomorrow night. You can see by 8 o'clock, it's still pretty scattered and light, but it really kicks in overnight. And look at this, 7 a.m. Wednesday, we wake up to a soaking, steady, light to moderate rain throughout the area. Not much changes by the noon hour, and even at 8 o'clock on Wednesday, it is still raining area-wide, and that's going to knock temperatures back down to where they were today in the lower 50s. So it'll be breezy, chilly, and wet from start to finish on Wednesday. We've got our first rain alert in quite a while because that rain is going to keep you indoors a good deal of the day. But the rain shuts down late Wednesday night. We see clearing as we head through the day on Thursday. Temperatures will begin to rebound some, and just in time for what should be a very nice Halloween. But overnight, just a little patchy drizzle and fog, and that fog could get dense in some locations. Temperatures not doing much, upper 40s to lower 50s. Cloudy skies tomorrow, just patchy light rain, a little drizzle, fog, not as wet as today, and not as chilly, but cool still, 57 to 62. The rain moves back in tomorrow night. It's with us all day long on Wednesday. We got the rain alert, 100% chance there, the high 53. The rain ends late Wednesday night, early Thursday, so most of the day Thursday should be dry with clearing skies and a breezy 57. There's your Halloween forecast, a high of 61. That's a little bit on the cool side, but we can handle that. Temperatures will be falling through the 50s for the trick-or-treaters. The weekend will feature a little more cloud cover, a little cooler, 55 to 60 for the high, but just a few spotty showers on Sunday. But getting back